Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're playing Palworld and we're going to be talking about merchants and acquiring them for your outpost or your base. Currently right now I've got two merchants that I have under my workforce. They're the POW merchant and the general wandering merchant, I believe is what they call it. And here is one right here. He's just standing on the furniture here. And I'm just going to hit talk here. Let's just, they're going to go be resting here. I'm going to hit talk. It is the wandering merchant. And what's nice about the merchants being in your workforce is that you can buy and sell items to them. Selling items to them is easy. For this example, I'm going to show you I've got one stone. And the merchant will give me, basically it's a one-to-one thing where it's one stone, one gold. Same thing with the wood. It's a one-to-one. There are some items that they will buy that you'll get more for. But the other great thing about it is you can go to their buy shop and buy items that you may need. Now, when you look at trying to make this work efficiently, if you have, let's say you got your wood work or your tree plot and you got three guys bringing in the wood, you will make gold real quick because they seem to be bringing in a lot of wood if it's working efficiently. Like right now, I think I've got like 14,000 wood in my box. So at any time I can sell my wood for gold at a one-to-one relation, as a trade-in. One gold for one wood. Now, that might not sound efficient, but it's an easy way to make gold, in my opinion, and it's a faster rate than the cats do it. You got that pal that if you have a ranch going. Because if you've got the if you're using this here, the mau, I'm probably butchering that. If you're using this in a ranch, then it will produce gold for you because it's got the gold digger. But I found that when I tested it and had 4 of these in a ranch, I actually made more gold. I was able to make more wood and make more gold during the same window of time. So the wood actually was more beneficial to sell to the merchant. Now the other thing about the merchant is they will work in your workforce. Now this is the POW merchant. And let me talk to the POW merchant. This is a gem to have in your base because you can sell all the POWs that are worthless to you, that have a bad stat or have a bad, like this one here. This one has bottomless stomach. I don't want that in my workforce, right? So this merchant's going to give me 485 gold for that. So you'll be able to make gold from these merchants once you add them to your workforce. Now, how I added these guys to my workforce is I went down to this town here, and it's at, I think it's at 75 or 74 negative 484. It's right here. There is a fast travel point there. So when I went into that town, I had to take out the guards. Then I had to whittle the merchant's health down. And then I just used the red balls, these here, the hyperspheres. That's all I used. I brought 50 with me. I had a 9% chance of getting them, and I was only 28th level. Now, when you attack those guards in that town, they will go hostile, but it also creates a raid against your primary base. So keep that in mind. So at the same time I was attacking the town, there was a raid attacking this building. But my minions took them out quick, really quick. So really, I mean, I would suggest getting them in your workforce because, again, if you queue something in any of the workbenches, they will make it. So let me, for example, I want a couple more of these screwdrivers. So I'll hit start production. Now the first one out of the gate is usually, oh well, the little blue guy must have been closer. But usually the merchants are the first ones to get back there and start working the bench. Here he comes. Here he goes. So they're really Johnny on the spot when it comes to working your factories and your benches for you. They do a great job at doing that. So they're not only a way to generate income, but they're, by selling stuff to them. But also the fact being is, let's say you don't want to go out and grind organs. Well, here's venom gland and the flame organ. These things here, even the horns and the bone. Now, this might seem expensive, $300 for a horn, but think about the time management around that. You're not having to go out and find the thing that drops the horn. You don't have to spend time killing the thing that gives you the horn. That's all you have to do is sell your wood and your stone to the merchant, and you get the items that you need, or sell the pals that have worse stats or bad, traits, and you'll be able to buy what you need. So you're not having to spend time doing that. So I mean, I think it's a positive. I like having them in my workforce. It wasn't that difficult to get them. I did it at 28th level. Went into the town, took the town over. Whittled the merchant's health down to a little fraction, threw the catch 'em ball at them, and I had a 9% chance. And I just continued doing it until I was successful, and I got both of them. Well, I hope this video finds you well. Thank you for joining me, and this has been the Tarkus Zone.